I rap a colder flow than a ski lodge. I'm rapping for the growth cause I've seen loss. I put it past my P.O. on a kiosk. If I got furloughed to the home I see block. I've seen lots of dreams broke. I've seen lost. My team's ghosts. I've seen cold 40 below. Tennis shoes, no socks, but it's only snow. My heart's not cold, it's only froze. The love I felt was coldly shown. I know I was never owed these hopes to stay sober and boldly go. When no hitman has gone before. Since zeros were all we'd score. No heroes were wanting war. If my crew dies, then we're haunting yours. A hard, cold space is RG's course. And still it's love we're walking towards. Pressure building like clogged pores. I flip the switch, close all 4 doors, put the key on the floor. I'm fine here, but I need more. More love and more success. I'm more bugged and more upset that I can't explore love yet. Give myself a hand, don't get enough sex. Taking the stands as rough as it gets, but making the plans as tough as distress. So I occupy my land, fuck the rest. Knives occupy my hands and cut the necks. I hit 23 and bust the sets. Pull the blackjack out, busting heads. If it ain't as live as me, it must be dead. My blade slices deep, leaves bloody chest. Fluid in your lungs, leaving musty breath. Oxidize the iron, meet a rusty end. All this hating on pyro is just a pretense. Just cause I talk don't mean we're close. Just one step further from seeing your ghost. I'm so down and out that I'm bleeding the hope. So endothermic, I'm freezing the snow. Preoccupied with my means to cope. Cause it's harder in strife to be exposed. I've been enclosed, need to open up. It's not fixed hate, it's broken love. Open art about broken hearts. Scoping sparks, the frozen dark. Poison blood when blowing darts. Tree frog sweat exposed on arms. Pressing war, imposing qualms. Settle scores, exploding bombs. Premeditated ghosting squads, strategic center composing ops, paraplegic venture the roving stops, browning belt fed mowing blocks, splatter heads exposing thoughts, shrapnel spreads exploding walls, torn to shreds the whole team falls, opposing wavelength withholding calls, omniscient I notice all, hypervigilance is soldiers brawl, the sentence short but orders tall, this weight's something you can't shoulder off, brush the dust off the soil in the coffin, mistrust and lust what I know most often, open to my problems, use openings to solve them. I'm only focusing on those solved with my squadron's involvement. When I occupy my land, fuck the rest. Knives occupy my hands and cut the necks. I hit 23 and bust the sets. Pull a blackjack out, busting heads. If it ain't as live as me, it must be dead. My blade slices deep, leaves bloody chest. Fluid in the lungs, leaves musty breath. Oxidize the iron, meet a rusty end. All this hating on pyro is just pretense. Now I'm preoccupied by the war on the streets. I was in that before. These wars on the beats. It ain't about a score we can keep. We'll be lucky to break even restoring these peeps. Trying to bounce back from active combat. Combating flashbacks of blasted straps. Looking back, only seeing half the pack. Bombs impact, leaving half the man. My hourglass has half the sands. Can't sleep on these raps, so I have to stand. We run tack ops. We don't have to plan. Stomping tracks, trying to smash the land. Track so heavy I could crack the earth. Weighted thoughts impact when I rap a verse. Drinking blood, I don't have to thirst. Dead in my head, get past the hearse. Death is a blessing, but I'm passing curses. Brains change when my rapping words hit. I'm afflicted with the game cause rap's a curse. It inflicted the pain intact but worthless. Pain's impacts attached to change. Pyrophoric, the flames impacted names. Euphoric when contracts on inactive gangs. Easily come, easily pass away. 3D CGs run up, all mask the face. Heavy guns bust, make pass a bait. When I occupy my land, fuck the rest. Knives occupy my hands and cut the necks. I hit 23 and bust the sets. Pull a blackjack out, busting heads. If it ain't as live as me, it must be dead. My blade slices deep, leaves bloody chest. Fluid in the lungs, leaves musty breath. Oxidize the iron, meet a rusty end. All you're hating on pyro's just a pretense.